Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I will be showing you how to build a Gunkan Suship deck for only $5. So to start things off here, we will have the main monster in the deck, as well as the only normal monster in the deck, being the Gunkan Suship Shari. We're going to run 3 of these at 9 cents a piece. And next we have essentially the same card in Gunkan Suship Shari Red to essentially just help with deck consistency. We'll run 3 of these at 25 cents each. Next we have the Gunkan Suship Ikura, which will be beneficial to our Ikura class Dreadnought Xyz monster that I will discuss a little bit later, which will all go for 11 cents a piece. Next we have 3 Gunkan Suship Shiarus, which will work well with our Shiaru class carrier monsters, which are at 10 cents a piece. And then lastly, for our main deck Suship monsters, we have 3 Gunkan Suship Unis at 8 cents a piece, which will work well with our Uni class Super Dreadnoughts. For other support monsters, we are starting with 3 Smoke Mosquitoes, which can be used as a hand trap when you take battle damage and can assist with your 4 and 5 rank Xyz summons. These are only going to cost you 5 cents a piece. Next, I have 3 Dracoon Lamps, which are mainly here as higher defense level 4 monsters that have the potential to get over high attack monsters with low defense. And these are only 4 cents a piece. And then the last monster cards that we have are 3 Card Guards, which can help keep some of your stronger monsters on the board. And these run at 8 cents a piece. For the spells, we'll run 3 Seaside Supper Spots, which is the field spell for the Suship archetype. This will help bring out more Suship cards you'll need in certain scenarios. These will all cost 9 cents a piece. And tied for the most expensive card with the Gunkan Suship Shari Red, we will run 2 Cosmic Cyclones to deal with back row. And these are going to once again cost 25 cents a piece. And to round out the spells, I'm actually making an edit. I was originally going to go with these 3 top shares, but since I found a cheaper option that doesn't assist your opponent, we are going with disposable learner devices, which are only 4 cents a piece and can provide a big attack boost for one of your monsters. For the traps, we start with 2 Gunkan Suship Daily Specials as another way to generate Suship cards and recycle resources. These are all going to cost 12 cents a piece. Next we have what was probably the cheapest extender out there, being Back to the Front, which will run 3 of these at 12 cents a piece. This is essentially a monster reborn with limitations, and these limitations being that it will bring a monster from only your graveyard in defense position, and it happens to be in trap form. Lastly, we have 3 Liberty at Last, which is essentially a battle trap that can remove some opponent's monsters without destroying them, which can be kind of nice. And these are only going to cost 7 cents a piece. I actually went over each card in the extra deck earlier when I went over the Suship monsters, but once again, we do have 3 Ikura class Dreadnoughts at 12 cents a piece, 3 Shiaru class carriers at 8 cents a piece, and 2 Uni class Super Dreadnoughts at 13 cents a piece. And these will be your boss monsters based on which main deck Suship monster you are able to bring out onto the field. And so with that, the market price of this whole deck will come out to $4.96. To round out the extra deck, there are a few options for pennies, like Pit Knight Early at 3 cents as a non-Xyz option. And with that penny remaining, you could also get a Bellcat Fighter on the off chance that your opponent gifts you some tokens, but I do not see that generally happening very often. Admittedly, I doubt a deck like this will get you far in locals or anything remotely competitive, but I find it fun to see how cheap a notoriously expensive game like YuGiOh really can be. A deck like this can also help newer players get an understanding of the game, since this deck is solely focused on level 4 and 5 Xyz summoning that usually falls into your lap with every hand that you get. I hope you enjoyed this video. I intend on making more cheap deck profiles in the future, and also I open a pack a day on YouTube Shorts if you do enjoy watching pack openings. Thank you all, and I'll talk to you soon.